thing. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Matt.
All right, Coach. Well, it may be a bit... But that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. First carry for Ronald Jones. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they picked up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Check 37, check 37. Kill, 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 kill.
Look, squeeze. Down.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
6-6, bullet high. Rock it.
Check 99.
Hard.
From the 29, Finley. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 22 yards there, a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
Look at me. Door. Leo. Sponge. No. Get it.
Throwing on second and 3. Finley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a third and 3.
You don't want slam. He's
hey, lock it.
He's checking crap. Check hot route.
Now Joe Mixon, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. 4th down, Finley. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
You're out.
On 1st down, Finley. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Bo Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd and goal, Finley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Look, squeeze. Ready.
3rd and goal for Finley. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Let's go.
So out come the Bucs now. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Everyone, you got four down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jameis now on 1st down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jones. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Winston. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Titans. Jonnu Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Third and short yardage. Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. The 3rd down run gets him nothing.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
On the return, Jackson. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be Titan football.
30 base.
45. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
General West.
Shoot.
Bam.
Shift.
Watch switch.
Watch safety creeping.
Gone.
Check that.
Now.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Any weapon. Look at me. Go.
Finley now on 2nd down. He's got Smith here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Finley. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, Finley. This will be caught by Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Finley. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Bravo. 36.
Throwing again, Finley on 2nd and 10. This one caught by Davis. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the book.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. It's caught. Jones. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Winston now to throw on first down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Gay for the Buccaneer field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's enjoying a a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, the nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
Yeah, it's been a big highlight day for him.
Hey, Sam off. Ready?
A first down throw for Finley. Eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Squeeze.
Check nickel. Out.
Rock it.
Mixon looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Hard.
On 3rd down, Finley. Got him in. It's Brown. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Go.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Get him. Look at me. Go.
From the 44, Finley. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Check 45 to Mike.
1st and 10.
Check.
Leo.
Crunch time, defense. No. Off.
Check.
6 guys. Check.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Sean Williams that time in on the stop. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
General West.
Brings up 2nd and 7
Go.
at the 36-yard line.
Go.
From the 36, Finley. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Go.
Brings up 3rd down.
80 weapons.
Check 3. Watch twist.
Hey, lock it.
Quick.
Big grip.
3rd and short yardage, Finley. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith.
We play it to win. Let's go.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Look. Squeeze. Hit it.
They'll run here with Mixon, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
On 3rd and 1, Finley to the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. 4th down, Finley. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter. Not
only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback. You got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Draw play, Winston to Jones. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Again, it's Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Yeah, let's get second.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Finley. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the screen. He's checking.
Gone.
Switch.
They'll run with Mixon.
You got shoot.
Levante David in on the tackle. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check. Leo. Fight.
Finley now. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bang. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
This is Mixon. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Finley. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, lock it.
First down, Finley. It's caught by Davis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Under 10, 10. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill.
Hey, Sam off.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Squeeze.
The 18-yard line.
Check. Fresno.
Ready.
Again, it's Mixon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
Finley from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Following the interception, Finley completes it to Davis. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Surprising, Finley looks to throw it here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
You see me out here? That's right. We can't get stopped.
His guys take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last shot now for Winston. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time